Welcome to this not quite so magical relaxation session. In this session, you will be playing the role of a very spoiled but very loved cousin of a certain young wizard boy. I suggest lying down while you listen, but that is completely up to you. Take a few moments just to relax yourself and prepare your imagination for this journey. After a moment, I will begin the story. Now let's begin. You wake up in your bed at your family home. You have returned home from your boarding school for the holidays, and you cannot wait to enjoy your mother's excellent cooking again. As you sit up, you realize that Christmas Day is finally here. With a jolt of excitement, you fling the covers back and stuff your feet into a cozy pair of slippers and exit the room in your favorite pajamas. Your cousin is still away at his wizard boarding school, and you wish that he was here to watch you open all of the fabulous gifts you know are waiting for you under the tree. You dash downstairs and are greeted by your aunt and her dog. She is your father's sister and roughly the same size and shape as he is. She even has a mustache of her own. She is here to celebrate Christmas with your family and is staying through the new year. She flings her arms around you and plasters a wet, whiskery kiss on your cheek. You endure it because without fail, she pulls back and presses a 20-pound note into your palm. She always does this when you see her. You pocket the money and notice the smell of bacon drifting from the kitchen. Then you hear your mother calling you in for breakfast. As you enter the kitchen, you find your father already seated at the table, drinking his coffee. He claps you on the shoulder and wishes you a happy Christmas as your mother brings over a plate piled high with all of your favorite breakfast food. She kisses your cheeks and fawns over you as she pours you a glass of orange juice, wishing you a happy Christmas as well. You enjoy your breakfast as you greedily eye the pudding for tonight's dinner as you polish off your plate and then get seconds. Once you have finished, the family assembles in the living room to watch you opening your gifts. They are stacked almost to the ceiling. Your stocking is loaded with sweets and goodies and all your favorites from Father Christmas. You pop one of the chocolates into your mouth before starting to open your other presents. There are walkie-talkies to use with your friends, a dartboard, shiny new boxing gloves, a punching bag, and several new video games, and everything else you could have ever wanted. After you finish, your aunt hands you a card containing £100. You are not even sure what you want to spend it on yet because you got everything that you wanted for Christmas. Perhaps it will even become snack money for later. Your mother clears up the wrapping paper and heads into the kitchen for coffee and boring grown-up gossip with your aunt and father. You grab the sweets from your stocking and lounge on the couch, deciding to turn the television on.
And now we return to our interview with local philosopher David Soma.
Every day I look at the moon and I say, "Ow!" Right? Every day I look at the sun and I say, "Yowza!" Now tell me, what do you see every day?
You relax deeply and munch on your sweets as you idly flip through channels.
No update on the escaped lunatic, as of yet, but we do have an update for you on the weather. It's going to be a cold one tonight, folks. There's going to be snow from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m.
I've never even seen snow in my life. This is amazing. Oh my god. I'm freezing my bum off.
Wow. They are really cutting the rug here, folks. Look at those moves. Wow. I really think they might win this round of the competition. Yes. And they've done it.
What you really have to understand about owls is...
And now you will add the egg whites.
And stir?
Not stir, whisk.
Right, I meant whisk, sorry.
That is enough. You will make it bubbly if you whisk it too much.
Alright, and what's the next step?
And now these two gentlemen are going to show us how they play piano. With their feet.
Eventually, you doze off for a little while.
And there you have it. I never would have believed it if I hadn't just witnessed it myself. What a truly extraordinary performance. Is there anything the two of you would like to say?
Ma, I'm actually on British TV. Can you believe it? And Dad, I told you it wasn't a totally useless talent.
Dude, we're actually here. Thanks for having us. London is freaking awesome.
You are awakened by the TV cutting off, and your mother kisses your cheek and tells you that it is time for dinner. You get up and excitedly make your way into the kitchen. The counter and table are nearly overflowing with your mother's sumptuous Christmas feast. You delightedly plop down at the table and tuck in to the miniature feast your mother has probably been working on all day. Your aunt tells her that she has truly outdone herself, and your father agrees, trying not to look too disgusted as she feeds her dog on a plate beside her chair. Your father pours drinks for the adults, and you once again tune out their boring chatter. You do not care about the size of the neighbor's Christmas tree or the amount of lights on their house that your nosy mother concerns herself with. You are more concerned with the pudding she has just spread out. You quite agree with your aunt that she has outdone herself as you take your first and second helping of each dessert. You eat until you feel so tired you can barely move. Your father and aunt are starting to get rather pink-faced, and after a while you decide it's time to go to your room. You have better things to do than to listen to boring chit-chat about drills and breeding dogs. You bid your family good night and retire to your bedroom upstairs. You put your money from your aunt into your school bag instead of your piggy bank. Who knows what it will be useful for when you go back to school? You lie back on your bed and wonder what your wizard cousin is up to right now. Surely his Christmas dinner wasn't as good as yours was. You're positive he didn't get as many gifts as you did, that is, if he even received any at all. You doubt a shrimp like him would be very popular anyways. Glancing at the clock, you notice that it is time for the snow. You get up and pull the curtains back from your window. Sure enough, the sky is filled with a mixture of twinkling stars and delicate snowflakes. Perhaps you will find some snowmen to smash tomorrow, or some kids to throw snowballs at. Grinning at the thought, you return to your bed. You could probably sleep now if you wanted, but instead you decide to try out one of your new games. You fetch it from the living room and then return and pop it in, watching the screen load. You select Start a New Game on the menu and take a moment to figure out the controls. Once you have familiarized yourself, you begin bashing the animated aliens. This game is the sequel to one of your favorites and you enjoy it immensely. After a while, your mother comes in and brings your gifts, stacking them on your dresser. She kisses your cheek and tells you good night and that she hopes you've had a good Christmas. Feeling tired, you turn off the game and bid her good night before climbing into your bed. She turns off the light and gently shuts the door, padding quietly down the stairs. You yawn and grope around for the teddy bear that you secretly sometimes like to sleep with. You cuddle it against your chest and close your eyes, relaxing. Your belly is full. You are warm, comfortable, safe, and very loved. As you relax deeper into your mattress, you let your mind wander, imagining all of the ways that you can spend your money, and the ticking of the clock slowly lulls you to sleep.